I'm on the last one and I've realised I need a faster car. So I need to accumulate some points to do something up that'll fit that category.
My, what is it?
I think they're all GR3s, so realistically speaking I need to buy a GR3.
PP.
Oh, hello. I shall go and do that later.
Didn't you get the Audi? The Audi R8? That's a Group 3, isn't it? Have you not got the Tom Supra?
Yeah, that's what isn't that what I put on track earlier, Andy? Oh yeah, slightly different Supra. That's only standard. Standard's transmission. Whoa!
I'm fucking gone when the wind missions are fucking hard. A fucking drag race one, I haven't got a fucking car whatsoever to fucking keep that's Are you like in a square where you start off in the square? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
Basically, the cones are. You're in the middle of the actual cones. There's a set of square cones, and you just got to fucking try and. It's just annoying.
Come on, Lord.
I think that was the confusing part, really, wasn't it, on PlayStation, where you could have your name and nickname. So it was like, who the fuck are you? Oh, it's Dave. Oh, okay, so why have you changed? Because you can change your name constantly. That's why I've always just kept with my fucking name. Shit. Dude. Alright, catch you later.
That purple thingy ain't even on my friends list. There must be somebody else I know then. Yeah, I don't have anybody of that name. Oh well, no worries. No, it's still not there. Don't worry about it. One of them things.
Just a random guy.
A randomer.
Shit.
No, Call of Duty's done an update. Woohoo.
Which one?
That one that I have.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Modern Warfare is now 1.55 version. Oh, you had really good fun. Nice one. Dunno. Oh. Yeah, take care, bud.
See you later, dude.
See you later. Try a few of the challenges. Not the challenges.
The cafe one.
When you do your cafe thing,
Yeah.
there's other races pop up outside of the choice of what you're doing for tracks.
Oh, like the circuit experiences and
yeah.
stuff. I've noticed.
Let's try one of them. I haven't got time now to do that final challenge. There's 5 separate races and they're at least 5 to 6 laps each. And I think Nürburg's 2 laps. And it's the full track. So you're looking at putting yourself a good couple of hours to one side for the very last menu. Because it's like more like an endurance. Oh, come on, stop on track.
Fucking no one's happy regarding this fucking Rashid bollocks, are they?
I agree with what the woman Labour MP said after he finished his speech. He didn't address really what was the key issues. Making it easier on people and shit like that. What he's actually done, when he started his speech and saying he's knocking 1p off VAT or whatever it is in 2023 or 24, he's got to offset the money by the saving. So by not reducing all the other shit that she chucks on, that's how he's making the money back.
Yep. Say 5p a fucking litre. Whoop-de-doo.
At least petrol's come down, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they've put it up that high to put it down, so it's back to what it was last week.
Yeah, so it's not really a saving. It's like what Andy
said. Is it fuck? Yeah, it's not.
It seems like a saving, but it's not.
Is it fuck? But it's the same with everything else. They've lost fucking over nearly 14 billion and taxpayers' money go to this fucking PPE bollocks that they should have that they did, and their own companies that they all set up, and now they're asking us to fucking pay it all back.
Yeah.
And yet, hang on, fuel and prices have gone up and that, but hang on, you get a Ukrainian family in your house, you get £350 a month for helping. Where's that money coming from?
Yeah.
They're all fucking scum, money grabbing bastards.
But that's only if you pass the vetting system. And the vetting system works both ways. The Ukrainians are vetted to make sure that they're not PDs and whatever, in theory, right? And they've also got to make sure that the English people that are wanting to take them in are not going to exploit them in that same way. But then, okay, so you think yourself, right, I get 300 and odd bloody quid, knockout, but it's probably going to cost you
that a week of fucking
food,
gas. Yeah.
Gas, electric.
And if you work it out properly, that is what we need. Stuff. That's what an average person needs just to be on a living wage.
Yeah. So you're not really making any money out of it.
No, you fuck. Unless you've got two twins and you just set up an OnlyFans page.
You're hoping for an au pair. Yeah. But you then got the other thing is, if you have these people in your house, chances are they don't speak English. Chances are you don't speak Ukrainian, so you're stuck in a fucking non-interpreter based thing. You know what I mean?
Just fucking body language. Body language.
You want a jag?
Oh, fuck that corner. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, that slowed me down. Thanks, Barrier.
Tokyo Expressway central clockwise with tyre and fuel usage on.
Which way are you on?
Coleman Cup plus Tokyo Expressway. At night. How nice. That's something interesting with my Mini with its little teacup candles as lights.
Because you're not changing the light bulbs?
Yeah, you can do them up to, what is it, 9,000 lumens or something?
Yeah. Slow down, you bastard. Oh, it started raining on Nürburg. Oh no. And I'm in a Porsche with no setup. Fuck.
You won't actually need wet tyres. You can go around in softs, it doesn't really rain that hard. And it only does it in a few areas, obviously, because it's such a big track.
It's basically a bit of drizzle.
I think I drove a good percentage of that Porsche one in a Porsche that had intermediates on for nearly every bloody race, because it doesn't register the intermediates.
This is the last one on that Porsche collection. You know, you just gotta get third or higher.
Yeah.
So far, I've got first overall, apart from the last one, because I kind of fucked up, and it's like I got second, getting over the finish line. I was like, I can do it. Just can't be arsed.
I just kept doing them over and over again and upgrading car each time with some other new parts and stuff till I actually got them.
Yeah, because on the one I'm using on the Porsche one, it's 650 pp or less. Mine's 649.97.
Because you've got to be careful, you don't do a car completely up and realise that you've overdone it and then have to start adding fucking weight and taking things off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just as easy just to keep redoing it, because obviously it's accumulating money as you do it, and you're doing it up each time with whatever you can until you pass that level. Fred doesn't know it, but he's not going nursery tomorrow. He's actually going home. She's going to have him up back. She's not putting him in nursery for Thursday and Friday. So it's supposed to be nice up here tomorrow. So there's a big park area in a neighbouring town. It's called Worsley Park. No, not Worsley Park. Yeah, no, not Worsley. Did she say Townley Park or Worsley Park? Can't remember. I think she said Townley Park. And it obviously has a car parking system you have to pay for, but it's got a big massive kiddies play area. So she said, you can go out there and play and all bloody things and stuff. I said, well, he's been good apart from yesterday where he were a complete little shit. I said, I don't know where he gets his attitude to fight from. She says, what do you mean? I said, punching me, kicking me. I said, I really did put up with it for a certain length of time. I said, and then I flipped. I said, I literally screamed and shouted at him. She said, did you frighten him? I said, yeah, I did frighten him. I actually hit him. I slapped his ass. I haven't told her that. Cried his eyes out. I said, you going to do that again? He went, no. I said, are you sorry? And he said, yeah. And then we made up and we were fine.
Yeah, that's the thing with these days. I mean, you can't really...
I don't like slapping, but shouting does nothing. They just laugh at you.
Yeah, because there's no discipline in kids anymore. And it's like, Wales have banned fucking smacking now.
Oh, it's a fucking farce and a half. It's no wonder kids turn up on fucking council estates with fucking big machetes and stuff, is it?
Yeah, because you can't fucking
if all
discipline.
You do is scream and shout at them.
I mean, being smacked and being grounded when I was a fucking kid didn't me do any fucking harm. It brought me to...
My dad once took his belt off and whipped me fucking raw, my fucking arse. I never did, whatever it were again.
Yeah.
That, and like teachers used to get hold of you by fucking ear, they used to throw board rubbers and chalk at you.
Yeah, but you can't,
no,
teachers can't
that's
even...
common salt.
Yeah, teachers can't... It's the teachers that get blamed for the fucking misbehaviour at school for the kids.
Huh?
Too many fucking snowflakes.
What you do in the privacy of your own house with nobody else watching is entirely up to you for how you discipline your kids.
Unless, well, up to a point. You can't fucking... You can sort of slap them on the hand.
And they say, what's to do with you, Johnny? Why are you down in dunce? Oh, my dad smacked my arse until it were red raw for something that I did. Then, do they phone the police and have him arrested?
Well...
Maybe.
Nowadays, yeah, they probably fucking would. I mean, at one point, I fucking... what did I do with me fucking... Something happened when I was a fucking kid, and I got my fucking mum's horsewhip out and fucking twatted my brother with it. And then my sister stabbed a fucking... What's it? Stabbed him in the arse.
Oh my god.
Then I fucking blew fucking salt in my sister's eyes because I wanted to know what would happen.
I had a friend who... It's a bit of a weird thing, right? But it's things that kids would get away with, not quite along what we were saying, but weird things, right? He had a dartboard on a garage door, and he was throwing darts from ever-increasing distances to see if he could still keep hitting dartboard. And the thing was, the further he moved away, the less chance any other kids had of realising what he were doing. And they thought he'd gone. And one of them just happened to run past as he'd launched a dart, and it stuck in his head. Surprised it didn't fucking kill him. I think it was thankful that the distance he was away, by the time the dart had hit him in the head, was a lot less force than what it would have been if they'd have caught him right at when he chucked it. And I remember it were like, it was well and truly stuck in his head. I'm surprised it didn't fucking puncture his brain, to be honest. He never told his dad, never told his mum or dad. His mum and dad don't know to this day. He's got a fucking hole in his skull, or what looks like a fucking small bullet hole.
But that's the thing though, we were kids, we were doing stupid things. We were climbing trees and fucking playing army with fucking sticks and shit, and yeah, climbing on garages' roofs and shit like that. And it's like we're fucking, like, where you're saying playing dartboards, yeah, I remember the time of fucking, yeah, put your fucking hand on the dartboard, we'll get the dart in the middle of each fucking finger. Bang, straight through the fucking middle. Purposely. Just because it was a cunt.
Jesus. Silly, stupid, bloody things.
And there were always them cheap plastic darts as well that were just fucking so flimsy. You had to fucking proper fucking throw them.
Yeah. Somebody shout, "Are we playing army?" Yeah. So you go and find a stick, right? And obviously, the longer the stick was a sniper rifle, anything shorter was a machine gun and whatever. And you never got as a group of kids. You knew you would only get chose by a certain person.
Yep.
And you used to pick up all sorts of bits and pieces to use as grenades. Never used stones, you had to use sticks. And I distinctly remember running around a corner and going, fucking hell, that'll make a great hand grenade. And it weren't until I picked it up and it went soft in my hand, I realised it was an handful of dog shit.
Yeah.
And you think, what am I going to wipe it?
Just chuck it.
All down somebody's garage door that went. And they went over and went, whoa, you can make some dog shit. Well, then we're talking what, late 70s?
Yeah.
And my mum went, fucking hell. My hand went in a big bucket of hot water. It really did. Because obviously there was.
And then that's the only thing is when you use warm water on shit, it stinks even more.
Yeah, it stunk to high heaven. I think I got barred for going out for about 3 days. Thou shall not pick up a stick of dog shite. Play your fucking games. Oh, funny as hell. Them were the days. You try to tell youngsters that today, you know, they won't believe you.
See, what we used to do is when we used to go play an army in I used to live in Burnage, there used to be blackberry fucking bushes. So we used to use them as grenades and also like sort of bullets. So if you got splattered, that's where you got shot. Mom, yeah. I kind of blackberry all over my t-shirt. What happened? I've been shot. Never fucking came out your fucking clothes.
Oh yeah.
And then at one point we thought, you know what? We just thought we got an old. I don't know why. What went through our heads? But it was at a time when we were bored and we thought, you know what? We'll do something. So we got a fucking loaf of bread, we got the packet, we put a bit of builder sand in, a bit of dirt, fucking one of the lads, fucking Graham, had a fucking shit and we put it inside the bag, we squashed it all up, and literally we were fucking chucking at each other. We tied it up and we were chucking at each other and we fucking chucked it as I was recording it, and bang, straight on the fucking windscreen of a fucking car, fucking ran everywhere. Yeah, we'll leave that one. But it was also, we used to have races up and down the fucking...
for things like that now. They thought we used to have you done for antisocial behaviour.
Yeah, and it was like, it was just a normal thing. And we used to have races up the fucking street. I was on one of the fucking first lot of scooters with the fucking sports tyres on.
Yeah.
Because they brought them out, didn't they? Fucking late 80s, early 90s. It was basically a fucking scooter. You race around on it, but they were proper like forky sports wheels and proper fucking tyres. Not like these little fucking flimsy ball bearing shit that you have now. And then one was on a BMX, one was on a racer. Right, let's go. Let's have a drag race. See who wins.
You had such things as a rally chopper, didn't you? 3-speed fucking rally chopper with what looked like an auto shifter between your legs. They were corking fucking bikes.
Yes, my favourite bike of all time still has to be the BMX black rally fucking sound effect one, where you had all the different sound effects on the fucking handlebars.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Obviously, that depends where you lived. I never got one.
Yeah, well, I went on holiday we went on holiday one year to a campsite, and one of the lads had one there, and we used to like play on it. Like, guess where we went on holiday? Morecambe.
Oh, sweet.
We had a tour around the fucking nuclear power plant. And it was actually quite fun because they had like a fucking play area where you could fucking sort of like
yeah, they had nature reserves and stuff like that. One at up by Kendal, that way. More Whitehaven side. When I went up there quite a few years ago when Jordan were little, the year before they'd had that. I think it was 2 years after 9/11.
Yeah.
I think. And they wouldn't let people round them anymore in case of a terrorist event. You couldn't go around. The visitors centre was like nailed up, if you know what I mean, and whatever. But the weird thing was, you could go around the nature reserve, which actually covered the building both sides. So if you were frightened of somebody blowing place up, wouldn't you be more worried about them blowing it up from the outside inward?
Yeah.
As opposed from inward outward.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, growing up, I mean, my dad, he was one of them. On a weekend, especially a Sunday, he used to just go for a drive and just go for a fucking long country walk. Sometimes we fucking, oh, this is shit, this is fucking, but some days it was like, wow, this is fucking awesome. Because at one point we used to go to Marple quite a lot. If you know where that is.
I've heard of it.
Then we went to, as you're going towards Yorkshire, there's a massive reservoir. I can't remember the fucking name of it at all. We used to go there quite a bit as well, and it was like all these National Trust places. Our favourite place, well, Durham Massey, we didn't really like going, but we went in anyway, and we quite enjoyed it when we got there, because it was just boring as fuck. Style Mill.
Oh, Style, yeah.
Yeah, we used to love going there. Because as you're getting around, you've got that massive fucking play dam, haven't you? Like a little model, fucking scale model of the actual factory and stuff, where you can stop the water and play with them. Lime Park, Disbury. We used to love going there. Tatton Park was good. And Tatton Park was mainly because of the fucking car shows every year. But we had family who lived in Knutsford at the time, so every time we went to Tatton Park, instead of driving in and paying for the fucking parking, we used to walk in, because there was parts of the fucking park where you just walk in. It's just fucking went loads of places, like the castle of fucking Wales. Went to Aurora. There was a particular couple of places where we were walking around and I felt fucking physically cold and sick. It was like, yep, I'm being touched up by a ghost. It was just other things as well. I mean, growing up, I wasn't always the best fucking lad growing up. I was always a cunt to my brother and sister. But it was just part of growing up, and you got fucking disciplined. You didn't just always get grounded. You got your grounded, you got your place, you got your Mega Drive taken off you. You got your spends for the fucking week. £1 spends for a week. That was taken off you. £1 for a week was like 40 quid now. You were grounded, you weren't allowed to go on anything. You weren't even allowed to fucking play in your toys. It was everything was. It's like, now you can't even do any of this shit. I mean, I mean, with my kids, I'm strict with my kids, but I'm fair with them as well. And if they do something wrong, obviously they can't. If they've been really naughty, they're going straight to bed with no tablet, no YouTube. And they just moan about it, but as soon as they lie down, that's it, they're fucking fast asleep.
Well, that's the thing with Fred, right? when someone went in hospital a couple of weeks ago, and he came up here from emergency point of view, he didn't have his iPad with him. And he went to bed put him to bed at 8 o'clock, or 7:30, thereabouts. He did a little bit of talking in his sleep, and I sent him to bed, and then we talk about things, and in about 10-15 minutes we're fast asleep. And when I got him up at 9 o'clock in the morning to take him nursery, he was fine. Then one particular thing come about. Something came about where I needed some clothes, and she said, "Oh, come on." So she says, "I put his iPad." Oh, she came out to drop the clothes off, and she said, "I put his iPad in the thing." And he went, "Oh, iPad." So he knew it were in there. So he said, "Can I watch my iPad, Grandad?" And he were on that for probably 2.5, 3 hours before he went to sleep. Could I get him up without any aggravation following morning? No. He were as nooky as fuck. And I said, "Thanks for doing that." I said, "He didn't need it." I said, "You really need to go into settings and nobble it," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She says, "Might do." I said, "You want to, not might do, you want to."
That's the thing, though, it's just too easy just to give them an iPad now and just let them fucking just sit there for hours.
They watch, alright, they watch kiddies orientated shit. There was stuff we were watching here this afternoon, honestly, doing my fucking head in. And they think it's brilliant. But the other weird thing was to say that it's the iPad-y thing he's got is totally kiddie orientated. They cannot watch anything else in any shape or form unless you go into the adult setting.
Yeah.
And it's made so that kids can't do it. You've got to put 2 passwords in.
Yeah.
So even if they see the first one, they're not going to see the second one. So you still got to confirm that it's the adult that's opened up the adult section. And somehow he managed to get on normal YouTube, not kiddies YouTube, and was watching War of the Worlds. Oh, what the fuck is he watching? This fucking thing. And I said, "What are you watching?" She said, "I don't know. It looks interesting, Grandad." And when I saw what the title was, War of the Worlds, and it was normal, I said, "How have you got on that?" He said, "I don't know, Grandad." And he had no idea how he'd done it. There must have been a link on something, and he's accidentally clicked a link.
Yeah.
I said, "You can't watch that, buddy. Why?" I said, "You can't. It's going to give you nightmares." And what did he have following morning? A fucking nightmare. And it could only have been off that. There was nothing else he could have watched or done or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See how much he's at the moment. There's a game called Poppy Playtime, sort of like a jump scare game. And there's a creature called Woogie Woogie. Fucking mental on it, but we've got him a Teddy. He knows that it's only a game and stuff like that. But there's also another game called Friday Night Funkin'. It's basically like a game where it's like a rap battle where you got to use your arrows up, down, left, and rights and all that. But it's not actually rapping. It's literally, if you ever come across it, it's literally just. When you're pressing keys, they're just making random stupid noises. And he fucking loves it, but fucking hell, it's annoying. TJ, turn that off. Why? Because it's shit. You're not supposed to watch it that. Turn it off. But I like it. It's shit, mate. Put something else on. Although, what I normally tend to do is I purposely turn it off and put something on Netflix. And have you ever seen a game called Cuphead and Mugman?
Nope.
It's basically a game that's sort of designed like, do you remember Betty Boo?
Yeah.
It's basically a game that's sort of like the same design of that sort of cartoon era, 1930s, where it's actually quite fucking good how they've actually done the game. Because even the devil, it's sort of like drawn as 1930s sort of style cartoon devil and stuff like that. But they've actually got a series on Netflix. and it's actually quite good because it follows the actual game of how they have to face all these different other things.
Thankfully he's not got intellect game part of life yet.
Just what I normally do when he goes to bed, and I put his iPod, not his iPod, but his tablet on. Is I'll put a children's rhymes thing called Cocomelon, and that's got a lot of nursery rhymes. And Cocomelon's actually quite interesting. It's Cocomelon, Baby Bump, and Choo Choo Kids TV. Basically like different versions of nursery rhymes and other so it's actually, some of them not too bad. But if he takes the tablet himself, that's what he watches himself. But if I do it, I'll put that on and he watches that.
Well, thankfully Fred's not got to that stage yet. He does watch some shit, I must admit. But yeah, watching all the bloody world. I thought, no, you're not watching that, dude. Yeah.
There is a kiddie one that I like sort of TJ likes watching. Well, I used to, but I still put it on now and again. It's called Little Angels.
Oh, like it's a film, isn't it?
No. It's a bit like nursery rhymes, lullabies and stuff like that, but they're not too bad actually. And then there's also one called, have you heard of Pink Fong? You know that fucking Baby Shark song?
Yeah.
Well, if you go on Pink Fong, they've got a load of other songs that are like dinosaur songs and fucking Baby Shark and a load of other songs.
Alright.
Because in the morning it's Channel 5, because it tells you the time on the fucking TV when I'm getting ready. And plus I get to watch Blue's Clues. It's Blue's Clues is like an early 2000s sort of American TV program about a presenter and a little dog called Blue. A bit like Sesame Street, but just two characters.
Yeah, okay. Sure as hell beats watching news then.
Yeah. Because I have to watch the news all day, fucking every day at fucking work, because that's the only fucking thing we've got license for. Sky News. Or BBC News, and it's like, it's all fucking, BBC News is all propaganda anyway.
True. Alright, not to be rude, I'm gonna go, dude.
No worries. Hi, John.
John joined? Never saw his name come up.
I did.
Oh. Right, I'll leave you two to it. I'll catch you later. Take care.
See you later.
See you later. Bye bye.
I saw him join, but he's either left or not muted.